So what really happened to Shedeur Sanders is that the league viewed him as a backup in this draft. And once you're viewed as a backup, then there's an entirely different angle that the teams are going to view and evaluate you with. So the league clearly viewed Shedeur's film a certain way, which is there were a lot of flaws in it. And that's totally fine and fair. And they were there. He does hold the ball too long and took a lot of sacks that he didn't need to take. And part of that, I think, from a fear perspective from NFL organizations, was that he wasn't processing information quick enough. This is what I was hearing from some of the guys during the draft as I was sending out texts. I was like, man, you tell me, like what you see. And they're like, well, processing, holding the ball, so on and so forth. And so it's like, okay, so now you're getting past some of these top picks and you're like, this is what it is. We're expecting him in the first round. And I think everybody is. But then he gets down there and the Browns pass on him twice because they went on the clock at 2, traded back to 5, and then didn't draft him. The Giants go on the clock, don't draft him. The Saints go on the clock, don't draft him. The Steelers are the only one left. 21 is the only one left. When the Steelers pass on him and take Derek Harmon, I immediately thought to myself, like, he's not going in this round. Then the Giants trade back in and you think, okay, wow, okay, well, what are they doing here? And they take Jackson Dart. And at that moment, boom, I was like, he's not going to get picked for a long time. This was not, hey, is someone else going to jump back in there? Because now everybody with a quarterback need had already spoken, and they had spoken loudly. And the other teams at that point are out anyways just because of their quarterback situation. So once the Giants at 25 trade with the Texans, they jump in and they take Jackson Dart. I immediately thought to myself, this is going to be a while. That's when it's immediately starting to be like, okay, what's really happening here? Well, what's really happening is that they didn't view his film as quite good enough to be like, for sure, first rounder, starter, maybe even right away in the National Football League. Now, you can disagree or agree with that assertion, but that's clearly what a lot of these evaluators, in particular the evaluators with quarterback needs, thought. And once the Giants selected Jackson Dart, I knew the Browns aren't even going to take him in the second round. And once you're not getting drafted as a starter, then you're being looked at as a backup.